Many parts of the province have awoken to snow, and that first wintry blast is a reminder of the need in our province. Let's check in with Mike Siona, who's talking Toasty Toes this morning. Mike?
Yes, indeed. Surrounded by socks we are here this morning. I'm talking with Dr. Logan Eckhoff, who is a chiropractor, one of many across the province, and it's the Saskatchewan Chiropractors Association that is putting on this Toasty Toes campaign for a 9th year. Tell us about it.
Yeah, that's correct. So we've been doing this since 2016. We actually got the initiative from our Albertan colleagues. They started a few years before us, but since 2016 we've been raising socks. Last year we were able to raise over 16,000. And this year we're hoping to hit that 10,000 mark as well.
Amazing. That's pairs, by the way. So that's like 32,000 individual socks. We've got socks of different shapes and sizes, and you name it, you want it. It's got to be new. But why socks specifically?
Yeah, we found that socks, they're often requested by shelters around Saskatchewan, but they're one of the least donated. And so we hope that we could help bridge that gap a little bit.
I love that. And of course, to whom do these socks go and through whom?
Yeah, so we end up donating them to the Salvation Army, and through there they go through, lots of channels, and they end up on the feet of many people, children, teens, adults, kind of throughout Saskatchewan.
Fantastic. And of course, all the entirety of the province's chiropractors are collecting socks here. There's a cool little chart over there. Maybe we can get over there and show it. This is just a lot of fun, but ultimately over the next couple of weeks, we want to fill up as many sock posters on the walls as we can, right?
Absolutely, yeah. We collect socks through the 28th, so there's still plenty of time to donate. Like you said, as long as they're new, they can be homemade, they can be store-bought, but as long as they're brand new.
Fantastic. I love that. And I'll tell you what, no better day than the first kind of big snowfall day. I know many parts of the province are dealing with that, to get that true sense of just the benefit of warm, dry feet. So give the gift of socks today. Stop by your local chiropractor, even if you don't have an appointment. And yeah, let's make a difference.
Yeah, Mike, right on. We'll check back in with you a little later on. Let's go back out to Mike Siona now. He's spending the morning at the Chiropractors. Mike, you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm totally fine. I'm just only at the Chiropractors this morning because we're talking about Toasty Toes and the sock drive. I'm here with Dr. Logan Eckhoff at Pavlovich Chiropractic, and I'll tell you what, we've got socks in hand. Tell us about this fantastic initiative that's nearing a decade.
Yeah, absolutely. So we've been doing this since 2016. We actually got the idea from our Albertan colleagues. They started a few years before us, but we found that socks were one of the least donated items for shelters. It's often requested, and we felt that we could help bridge that gap a little bit.
I love that. And obviously, this is province-wide, the Chiropractors Association of Saskatchewan, the driving force of this, which is really cool. And we call it Toasty Toes because we were sitting here talking and we couldn't think of an alliteration for metatarsal, right?
That's correct, yeah. We were trying really hard, though.
Yeah. Well, like we gave it a good 30 seconds of thought. But you don't need to give any thought to donate socks. It's really easy. What are the rules?
Yeah, so the socks do have to be brand new. They can be handmade. They can be store-bought as long as they're brand new. A variety of sizes is nice to have, so children's socks, teen socks, even all the way up to adult. They have until November 28th, so still a couple weeks left to bring them in, and any local chiropractic office should be able to accept those.
Fantastic. I love that. We were looking at the graphs a little bit earlier. We've got fuzzy socks here. Look at that. That will help to keep somebody's feet warm. And today's a perfect day to be talking about this, the first snowfall. How important is it to have warm, dry feet?
Very, very important. Like I was saying, it's not an often donated item. So if we can keep people warm this winter, at least a little bit warmer, it goes a long ways.
Fantastic. Well, there you go. Any chiropractor in the province should be able to help you out, point you in the right direction. Bring them in brand new, variety of sizes. We're going to hang out here and see what else we can garner this morning.
Excellent, Mike. Wonderful work. Thank you very much. We'll see you again in just a little while. The first snowfall can be a beautiful sight, but it also marks the changing seasons and highlights the struggle facing many in our province. Let's check back in with Mike Siona now to see how the Saskatchewan Chiropractors Association is helping out.
Well, you've heard the adage where the rubber meets the road, and on the human body, That intersection point is the foot. We're talking all about keeping our feet warm here with the Chiropractors Association of Saskatchewan, and Dr. Logan Eckhoff has spent the morning with us here. This is what your foot looks like. It's so important to keep them warm, right?
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
Now, that's exactly what we're doing here with the sock drive, the Toasty Toes campaign, and just a nice little prop because at a chiropractor's office, I mean, you guys adjust feet, you adjust the whole body. Give us the details on the sock drive.
Absolutely. So we started the sock drive in 2016. So just a few years prior, Alberta, their chiropractic association there actually did a similar initiative, and we thought it was a great idea. A lot of shelters, they actually often request that people bring in socks, but it tends to be one of the least donated. So we found that we could help bridge that gap a little bit. And people have next couple of weeks to still bring in these socks up until the 28th of November.
I love that. And we have done that with great success here in the province of Saskatchewan. We did a little bit of math. The goal for this year is 10,000. Last year was 16,000. But how many pairs of socks have you guys raised and donated over the course of this initiative?
Yeah, since 2016, there's been over 120,000 pairs of socks that have been donated.
That's amazing. That means we're talking about in excess of 250,000 individual socks, and the need continues to be there. We've got different shapes, sizes, fuzzy, you name it, whatever kind of sock. The only rule is?
They do have to be new socks, but they can be store-bought, they can be handmade, but as long as they're new.
Fantastic. Well, stop by any chiropractor office in the province of Saskatchewan. It is a province-wide initiative. It does support the Salvation Army and other charities, depending on where in the province you happen to be. And let's make sure that no feet are left uncovered this holiday season.